from the perspective that I come from, there has been, due to the predominance of the uniformitarian thinking in modern day science, archaeology, within the academic studies and so on, that with the world supposedly having been as it is cosmologically, the sun having risen in the east, set in the west since before the advent of humanity and most species, that therefore when mythology talks of a sun that was worshipped in times gone by as a god, they assume that it is the sun that we see in today's skies. And so therefore today's sun has been confused with the sun that the ancients originally as a name bestowed on the planet Saturn and claimed shone in our skies, our northern skies, for quite some time during a golden age that particular sun ruled over, before a great cataclysm rearranged the solar system as we know it today into its current situation. So yes, there has been a contrived confusion in academia that when talking about sun gods in studying the ancient mythologies, they naturally assume this pertains to the sun that we see today. You know, take the square peg of mythology and ram it into the round hole of identifying the great creator god, the supreme god of mythology, with the sun that we see today, and not with the planet Saturn, that's this pinprick of light out on the outer edge of the solar system. And so what I'll do usually in an interview like this, just to set the stage, I'll often quote a guy called Eduardo Cardone. He's passed away now, but he's one of the greats in terms of this concept of Saturn theory that we'll get to know more of, no doubt, over the interview. But he basically said, and I quote, back in 1978, "The evidence of myth which points to Saturn having once occupied a position above Earth's North Polar regions is voluminous. There is not a race on Earth that has not preserved at least one account which states as much. According to this evidence, Saturn occupied a central position in the celestial, North Celestial regions. It rotated and rotated widely, but other than that, it was immovable." And of course, this concept of an immovable sun sitting where the pole star is what so jarred with modern scientific thinking and its uniformitarian approach that, you know, the key to the past is what we see today.